What happens when a 1999 Sparkman and Stevens designed 92-foot yawl built by the Vitters shipyard is cared for and nurtured like a child prodigy, maintained and upgraded to the highest of standards and used as God intended her to be, cruising the world's oceans? Come with me to find out.
Carmella is the last yacht that I have filmed in my recent tour of the United States, and is probably the one that will stay in my mind for the longest. A magnificent yacht, made all the more so by her brand new paint job. She really has been cared for and nurtured over the years. Fully hydraulic, she can easily be sailed by just 2 people. All of the controls are in fact within easy reach of that cockpit, whilst the second cockpit, further aft, let's call it the owner's cockpit, grants direct access to the owner's stateroom that we shall take a look at later. The carbon fibre spars assist in her impressive performance, and over the years so many upgrades have been made to her. These include recently completely changing the generators with new units, renewing the electrical system, and, as I mentioned a moment ago, treating her to a brand new paint job.
Well, one thing is the new paint job and that glorious Sparkman and Stevens design with the hull, the superstructure and that mast configuration. What about the interior though? Remember, this is a yacht that has cruised the world, so it would be easy to imagine that they'd be old and tired. If you think that, you are in for a surprise.
The pilot house that I was sitting in is a very practical area with great visibility and a strong indication that the yacht really can travel anywhere, even in cold climates. But it's when you descend the steps from the pilot house to the main salon that you start to get a flavour of this wonderful vessel. The working coal stove that you can see there was apparently taken from the owner's London apartment and sparked off inspiration for many of the Art Deco fittings that you can see throughout the interiors. They've been painstakingly restored to a remarkable level of quality. The starboard and forward of the salon is a very functional and elegant galley with all of the modern conveniences that one would hope for, while still maintaining a classic and traditional styling. Whilst to port is a guest stateroom with plenty of storage and a full ensuite bathroom. Back to the galley though, and forward of the galley is a crew quarters complete with a small mess area and again a spacious cabin and a bathroom. Let's move back to the pilot house though and descend the steps going aft. Where another guest stateroom lies to starboard, this time a little more spacious with twin bunks side by side, again plenty of storage space and a well-sized bathroom. Oh, and the door to port, I should mention, gives access to the engine room. Finally, aft is this glorious owner's stateroom occupying the full beam of the vessel and including a small study space, and those steps up for immediate access to the owner's cockpit. The beautiful interior really just enhances the package of a beautiful yacht, offering a wonderful experience to her owner. On the day of filming, one of our Northrop & Johnson brokers, Liz Swain, offered to assist the captain with cruising. As I told you earlier, 2 people can comfortably handle this yacht, and watching them reminded me that sailing yachts offer a very unique experience. The experience of harmonizing the knowledge you've gained about the sea and the wind with a sublimely designed hull, an efficient and practical configuration, and your ability to navigate to result in a wonderfully satisfying experience.
Satisfying up to a point, to be perfectly honest, because today we sailed up and down and round so that we could get some good footage for this video. But there's something about this yacht that makes you itch to go somewhere with it, up to Nova Scotia, down to Nantucket, to Sag Harbor. The current captain brought her across from Spain. This is a yacht that has been places and is equipped to go in all different climates and to just keep going and going. And the good news is that she's very reasonably priced. Now, I'm no expert on sailing yachts, I must be frank about that, but when I heard the asking price for this yacht and I saw her potential for real world cruising and the space and the quality of those interiors, when we set sail and you can feel the soft and gentle approach of that Sparkman and Stevens hull through the water. As I say, I'm no expert in sailing yachts, but the broker representing this yacht is one of the world's leading experts. His name is Hank Halstead. He's somewhat of a living legend in the industry. And if this yacht sparks your interest, you can do no better than contacting him.